onto the bar. I think you could call him that, the foaming flask. Nobody in here because it's 6 AM on a Loredas. What is that, Loredas? Sunday? Saturday? I'm not sure. Let's talk to the man.
Go ahead, I'm listening.
Ernest Manis.
Welcome to the Foaming Flask. Good food, good drink. I'm Ernest Manis. Let me know what you need.
Tell me about the city.
I got no beds here. You need a bed in the Imperial City, you got 4 choices. The King and Queens and Luther Broads are in the gardens. The Tiber Septim Hotel is very nice, but very expensive. There's the bloated float at the waterfront. Sleep on a boat. And cheap, too.
Well, thank you. I'm not looking for a bed. I don't even have the money. I'm kind of poor right now.
Have a look at my wares. I'm sure there's something to suit you.
Just standard tavern stuff, which I don't really need. I have nothing to sell at this point. Potions I want to keep. He doesn't buy anything from me as well.
Be seeing you.
So, anything to read? This place doesn't strike me as for the rich. Maybe for the poor. The basement is locked. What about upstairs? Lodgings. That surely sounds like a bed. But no. Okay, there's a book. A Less Rude Song. I've read it already. Alright. Okay, it's getting morning. Okay, there are the brothers. Like, you are the brothers.
Urjabi helps his brothers, Rujarad and Hasiri, to run the Black Horse Courier. Others write. We organize, we deliver. The news never stops.
Maybe I haven't talked to you. Maybe only to your other brothers. They run the Black Horse Courier. They're getting up early, 6 AM. Do you know of any rumors?
I understand Ida of Lenormand enjoys jumping off high things, like buildings.
Yeah, I've heard it a few times. I actually spoke to the woman. She didn't sound very crazy to me.
You too.
Yeah, have fun writing the newspaper of today. I think there the beggar comes again. He won't help. Another watchtower. Let's head in. It's a northwest watchtower. A few watches.
You have my ear, citizen.
And of course, northwest watch barracks. And this leads to the Elven Gardens, which is locked. It's funny. Or peculiar. Okay, nothing much here. I can't steal anything. I can actually hear the birds chirping, and it's a lovely morning. A little cloudy. It would be nice if it this information contained the temperature. We add a little bit more role playing to it. But I guess it doesn't. Or weather projections. Stories Aranim. Astinia Adius. I've heard the last name. Ushija. I think I've met you. It's all locked, of course. And we got here Srathat. 2 watches. And this leads to the City Isle. Okay, that leads outside of the city. I think we're almost done on the outside. Claudius Arcadia, I have met you as well. Okay, now have come full circle. We're done with we're Egermir again. He might still be sleeping. Maybe we should see him leave, but
You have my ear, citizen.
before I try anything with his house, let's go check the rest of the district. The inner circle where the dragon statue resides, and the beggar's just standing next to it. I have no coins for you at this moment. Mushrooms growing. Is there like a plaque or something that we can read? Just barrels and crates. And who are you? Matthias Dracanis. So you're the neighbor.
What can I do for you?
You're the neighbor of Agramir. Tell me about the city.
Master Umbacano is a fine gentleman. Mad for old Ayleid stuff, true, but he's got the dosh, so it's all right, ain't it?
It's too bad he doesn't know anything about his good friend Agramir, his neighbor. Umbacano, I think I've heard that name before. It was the Argonian in the city. I think it was Ushija. Are you a guard also? Tell me about him.
I got no complaints. Kind of an arrogant bastard if you get right down to it, but he pays us well enough.
Alright. I guess he's also a
Whatever
guard.
you say.
Yeah. I didn't say anything. Well, I do say much though. Okay, there's not a plaque inside. So it's just a dragonborn dragon. I don't think there are dragons in Oblivion. They'll have to wait for Skyrim. Alright, so 4 pretty big buildings at the center. Let's start over here.
Speak.
There's another wanted poster of the Grey Fox. Oh, it's a hotel, the Tiber Septim Hotel. Kinda luxurious. I still don't have any money to stay. How much do I have by now? 4 gold. I'm scraping for money. The basement, of course, is locked. There's a book. Brief History of the Empire. Read it. Waiting area. Pretty big, though. Look at it. Okay, let's talk to the receptionist.
Hail!
Augusta Calidia, a Roman name.
Welcome, friend, to the Tiber Septim Hotel. I am Augusta Ayleid, your hostess.
Did you say Ayleid? I think I heard that correctly. Well, there's no point asking for a bed, although let's see how much it costs.
Why, yes, I do have a lovely room available for a mere 40 gold a night. Are you interested?
Yeah, I don't have the money. Thank you.
Suit yourself.
How old are you? How old might she be? She is, I think, in her maybe early 50s. She was very pretty when she was young, but not really anymore, but still, there's something left. Tell me about the city, woman.
Where can you find some fun? That depends on your idea of fun. You can bet, fight, or both at the arena.
I haven't been there yet.
There are plenty of sights to see and plenty of places to shop. But the watch frowns on brawling and adventuring in the city.
What do you sell?
Can I interest you in some of my wares?
Just the standard stuff, eh?
Be seeing you.
Are you actually sleeping in here? That's crazy. Biography of Berenzia, Reddit, Night Mother Rituals. I think, yeah, that's a Black Horse Courier. I've read it also, about the Dark Brotherhood. Another waiting area, like a lobby. Is there another basement? There is. And 2 stairs leading up. Let's see where they go. To the lodgings. There's even like a cellar, or not a cellar, but an attic. Wine. Tamika's Westfield wine, Shirley Brothers wine. Well, I don't need it, so I'm not going to steal this stuff. I can't even sell it yet. I know of a person I can sell it to, but I haven't met him yet. The silver carafe, all silver stuff, which isn't worth much. To be frank. More wine in the cupboard. More silverware. These are the bedrooms, I assume. They're all locked. Not this one though. Sleeping in there is illegal right now. I guess this is where I sleep when I rent a room. Nothing much. And this leads back to the hotel. But let's go check the attic. If we can. It's nice that you can have breakfast in this little area though. Too bad there aren't any guests because it is breakfast time. Hotel study. No one is here. It's too bad. Orange. You know what? Let's go eat that orange. Just for the sake of it. I've earned it. I'm hungry. What do we have here? Trials of St. Alessia. I've read it. What's in the desk? Nothing much. Crystal ball. All stuff I don't really need. So it's a nice little cozy place, but nothing much to do. So I'm pretty much done here. Let's leave through the other side. And I bid you adieu for now.
What's this about?
Maybe I'll rent a room later when I have the money and when I need to. For now, adios. Still the guards. Shouldn't you be,
Who will help an old beggar?
No one, apparently. Be glad that I don't put you off the street.
A coin?
I don't
for an
have
old
any.
beggar?
Jack Ben Imbal, that's a house. It's a giant house. He must be rich. A hotel I can understand. It's a business, but Ulan Athram, the same. It's a house.
What is it, citizen?
And now the last one is Umbacano Manor. Okay, this is where the famous Umbacano lives. Let's go meet him. It's open.
Morning.
I take it he's a rich man. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Are you coming to me?
Jolring the butler. I've served Master Umbacano for many years.
What kind of name is that, Jolring? Do you know of any rumors, Jolring?
If you need money fast, try Jensen's. You can sell almost anything there.
Tell me about your master. Are you the butler?
My master, Umbacano, is known across Cyrodiil as a collector of Ayleid antiquities. He's always interested in rare artifacts from that era. Why? Do you have something of interest to my master?
Do I? I could ask him. I have an Ayleid artifact for sale.
Really? May I see it, please?
Oh, that's not good. I'll only show it to Umbacano.
My master trusts me to decide what to show him, I'm afraid.
Let's try that again.
My master, Umbacano, is... Why?
No, let's go for the other option. No, I just wanted to speak to you.
Indeed. I am at your service.
Oh, that's it? Well, I don't think... I don't have an Ayleid artifact, so...
Goodbye.
At least he doesn't kick me out yet. So does it mean that I have to have an Ayleid artifact in my possession to meet him? Oh, I've met you, Shija. You must be the guard.
I work as a guard at Umbacano.
Yeah, I've met you. Like
Good day.
the other guard. So he has two guards. Umbacano. Ceramic stuff. There's a chest. A wooden door that is locked. Glories and lemons. I don't think I've read that one before. A bouquet of flowers. And there's your other guard.
What can I do for you?
At least they're pleasant.
Uh-huh.
I know they're not
Whatever you
hostile
say.
or anything. He came out of the basement. It's locked. I guess he resides upstairs. But before we check that out, let's go read this book. Glories and Lemons. I don't think I've read it yet. Glories and Lemons Among the Ayleid Ruins by Alexandre Hetrard. The name sounds kind of familiar. See how long it is. Not long. Having arrived at Godelsvan Priory, halfway on the Gold Road between Skingrad and the Imperial City, I resolved to make a side trip to view the magnificent ruins of Kaatatar, or Shadow of the Fatherwoods, in the ancient Ayleid tongue. After many hours of difficult travel through tangled hawthorn hells and limberlasts, I was suddenly struck dumb by the aspect of 5 pure white columns rising from a jade-green mound of vines to perfect V-shaped arches and graceful capitals towering above the verdant forest growth. This spectacle caused me to meditate on the last glories of the past and the melancholy fate of high civilizations now poking like splinter shards of bone from the green ground, tumultuous of time-swept obscurity. Like a poet. Within the forest tangle I discovered an entrance leading down into the central dome of a great underground edifice, once dedicated to Magnus, the god of sight, light and insight. Dimly lit by the faded power of its magical pools, the shattered white walls of the enclosure shimmered with a cold blue light. The marble benches of the central plaza face out across the surrounding waters to tall columns and sharp arches supporting the high dome. From the central island, stately bridges span the still pools to narrow walkways behind the columns with broad vaulted avenues and limpid canals leading away through ever-deepening gloom into darkness. Reflected in the pools were the tumbled columns, collapsed walls and riotous root and vine growth thriving in the dark half-light of the magical fountains. The ancient Ayleids recognized not the 4 elements of modern natural philosophy, earth, water, air and fire, but the 4 elements of high elf religion, earth, water, air and light. The Ayleids considered fire to be but a weak and corrupt form of light, which Ayleid philosophers identified with primary magical principles. Thus their ancient subterranean temples and sanctuaries were lit by lamps, globes, pools and fountains of purest magic. It was by these ancient faded but still active magics that I knelt and contemplated the departed glories of the long-dead Ayleid architects. Gazing through the glass-smooth reflections of the surrounding pools, I could see deep below the slope pulse the waxing and waning of the Welkin stones. The chiefest perils of these ruins to the explorer are the cunning and deadly mechanisms devised by the Ayleids to torment and confound those who would invade their underground sanctuaries. What irony that after these many years, these devices should still stand vigilant against those who would admire the works of the Ayleids. For it is clear, these devices were crafted in vain. They did not secure the Ayleids against their true enemies, which were not the slaves who revolted and overthrew their cruel masters, nor were they the savage beast peoples who learned the crafts of war and magic from their Ayleid masters. No, it was the arrogant pride of their achievements, their smug self-assurance that their empire would last forever, that doomed them to fail and fade into obscurity. I guess Umbacano is interested in Ayleid stuff, hence the books and the objects that I need to have in my possession. So what other books does he have? Saint Alessia, read it. Book of Daedra, Darkest Darkness, Beggar Prince. All books I've read already. This one as well. Yeah. So I feel quite the scholar because I've read the stuff already. Okay, let's try to go upstairs anyway. Let's see what he does. Maybe he sends his guards after me. Oh, they're locked. So yeah, I guess I can't meet him yet. So goodbye for now. Interesting though. Maybe I need to explore a Ayleid ruin, like the one in front of the out of the entrance of the sewers, the starting area. Haven't done it yet though. Alright, what time is it? 10 AM. At this point, some people might be at home. They would be sleeping at night. And it might be a good time to try to enter Agarmir's house. So let's do another round. I don't know where it was exactly anymore. Oh, there's Matthias again, making weird noises. Oh, there's more over here. What do we have? Themriel's house. Oh yeah, I've met her. Themriel of Themriel. And Denari Amnis. She's not at home, Denaris. So there must be more on the other side as well. Who are you?
Dock is free. What do you want?
Angeli.
Angeli Blakely. This is my father's house. He was lost at sea many years ago.
What is your father's house? You know, what can you tell me about the city?
I'm content here. Someday I hope to meet the right man. But not a seaman. Never.
Well, I hope you can find him. Do you know of any rumors?
If there's a complaint about a merchant, speak to Venetia Malicea.
Thornier. Alright, let's leave. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
And let's go check that side of the street.